What's up with y'all? Welcome back to Libra Club Social. It's your boy Jay, and today I'll be doing a general reading for the sign of Libra. What's up with it, Libra gang, gang, gang? We in this thing. Yeah, the Libra way. Libra gang, Libra way, all day, every day. Today we're going to be using the Urban Tarot deck. Happy birthday to all the Libras out there celebrating their birthday. Libra gang, we in this thing. Libra season is in full effect. I appreciate all the birthday wishes as well. Shouts out to everybody that's been reaching out, booking with me, and thank y'all for being patient. Appreciate the love and support. 18 and up explicit content. What does Libra need to know right here, right now? All right, science is coming out. So with the science, it's saying that spirituality has a connection to everything in this world. Everything has a spiritual aspect to it, kind of like that duality. All right, ruin. People could be spying. Exes, old people could be spying because it is your season. So people are thinking of you as like your time of the year. Missed opportunity, and what a missed opportunity is going to cause a tower moment. Why? Queen of Swords. Okay, you need to cut a person, place, a thing off. This was coming up in the pre-message or the pre-shuffle. Sorry. I'll shuffle all my cards before I get on camera, and then I'll shuffle again before I get onto that sign reading. And then I hit record, and then I shuffle again. This was coming out during the shuffle before I hit record. Queen of Swords, it was saying cut a nigga or a bitch off. Person, place, a thing. Specifically a man or a woman, doesn't matter, just whatever is specific to you. It could also be drug addiction, sex addictions, things that no longer serve you. It's like showing up to a place and getting shitty service. It's like, yeah, we ain't coming here no more. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Let's the Aeon. A lot of reflections, a lot of thinking about the past, but you've changed. Ain't no going back to who or where you used to be. Yeah, so the Queen of Swords and then the Judgment, aka the Aeon, tells me that someone from the past wants to come back into your future. That is the storyline here. What's new for a Libra? They always come back. Not even if you're a Libra, especially just for the chosen ones in general. They always come back. They always find their way back. Why? That's part of their journey. This is a part of yours, right? All right. What was that? The Temperance. Okay, Sagittarian energy, making the best out of your situation. It may not be perfect, however, you're just making the best of it. All right, Chariot. You want to move on, travel, relocate, or you could be connected to someone in a long distance connection. Peace. It's saying make peace with your current situation, whether that be whatever you're dealing with right now, or so we got the Star and then the Chariot. That was almost a smooth shuffle, but it wasn't quite exactly. We'll keep shuffling. You get what you want in the midst of chaos. There could be a storm going on, but however, you're still getting what you want. You're still getting that emotional fulfillment. Sometimes Libras can hurt their own feelings. Sometimes Libras can break their own heart. We train ourselves. Yes, we do have feelings. Yes, we have emotions, but we train ourselves to be stoic. Now that Devil and that Chariot is showing itself. We train ourselves to be logical. We train ourselves to be methodical, one step at a time, 1, 2, 3. That part right there, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. That part right there. All right, the Strength and then the Sun. The Strength and then the Star. I showed it, but here it goes. First card out is works. You could have been working towards something. Or emphasis on work, where you work, what you do for work, whatever you're working on behind the scenes, the game master. Now it's time to be calculated. No more doing things just to be doing things. No more indulging just to indulge. Fire trucks are going by on the highway. Take that as a synchronicity. Only being calculated, every move counts. Everything matters. If you thought it didn't, worry. Now you're worried about financial struggle. Are you keeping track of your finances? Are you keeping track of your health? Are you not just physical health, mental? The Hanged Man. You need more time than you thought. You thought manifestations were going to come through quick. It's not that you're not going to get what you want. It's just that it may come in a different route. It may be a different time period. They call it divine timing. Just wait, or they call it woo-wee. The art of doing nothing is doing something. Death card. So you're in this transformation, like you cannot go back to old friends, family members, like old ways, anything. Even if you try to eat the old foods that you already gave up, Bet you might throw it up, or it just may not be the same. Pleasure. You're getting more comfortable, not only with your sexuality, meaning your sex life, what you do. Even if you're not having sex, this could be like your sexual energy that is radiating from your root chakra, like the energy that you give off. Even if you're celibate, I think is that what celibate means? Yeah, even if you're celibate, you still use that sexual energy to either manifest, attract, assert your dominance. But pleasure, okay. Things are going to start coming to you easily, or attraction is not what you think. Defeat. You're giving up on something. With the defeat in the advice, it's the energy of, you know what, I give in, I give up, I'm shooting craps, I'm shooting blanks, I lost, lose situation. Nobody won in this situation. Pleasure led to destruction. Too much of anything can kill you. All right, the therapist. You may want or seek or need some outside advice because you feel like you're trapped, or it's just saying be open to it. Be open to it. If you can't get out of your current situation and help someone else, you never know how they can transform your situation. Helping someone else, if you feel stuck in your situation, helping someone else could change your perspective, or that could lead to something else that helps your situation. If you feel helpless, then help someone else. The Hierophant. New assignment. You've been given a new assignment, or this is the introduction to the new assignment. Are you up for the challenge? Are you up or down to put in this work? With that Hierophant, it's the consistency. Now that you've had another year cycle orbiting around the sun, you've been given a new assignment, new level. Shouts out to all my first Deacon Libras, and shouts out to all my October Libras. October is right around the corner. And shouts out to all the Libras in general. The Libra way or no way, and no way is okay. The Wheel of Fortune. Tables turn, bridges burn. So, therefore, confirmation, right? First, we got the confirmation, and we got the Wheel of Fortune in the advice, right? That's the first card in the advice. I read past, present, outcome advice. The Wheel of Fortune gives you a choice. No choice is still a choice, but it gives you a choice to spin the wheel, to take a chance, to exercise your free will. If you're in a candy store, what would you go for first? If you're in an amusement park, what ride would you ride first? What junk food would you indulge in first? What route do you want to take? This is your own free will, aka the Wheel of Fortune. Are you doing the things that you really want to do? Free game. When it comes to free game, it's to help people who, they say common sense ain't so common, right? Okay, now we channel it. Now this is what channeling looks like. They say common sense ain't so common, right? So when you give it free game, it helps those who may not even understand correctly, who might not understand the lingo or the code words or the language that the new age is speaking, or the language that the dark side is speaking, or the underworld is speaking, or there's certain words, and common sense ain't so common. So when you drop in there free game, it helps the ones who lack the common sense to kind of catch on. That's why they came up with that quote: common sense ain't so common. The Seducer. You can have your way by not forcing it. I ain't finna force shit. What's meant for me will be. I can't miss what's meant for me. Like just certain quotes like that, right? And then strife. All right, now I'm picking up on a battle of an opposing force. This could be an opposition. This could be an ally. This could be a best friend. This could be an enemy. It really just depends, but it looks like it's that reoccurring energy of a love-hate relationship. You can even go as far as saying that, right? It's saying continue to put up a fight, or it's saying fight off the urges or go against the grain, or what? What's the last card? The filmmaker. So there's a fight to get your point across. There's a fight to express your vision. There could also be some trickery, some finessing, some jigging. Usually don't need to clarify, but right now I do need to clarify for Libras. A bit confused on the advice. Right now it's just seeming like a bunch of mixed messages coming through, but let's just say if it is dealing with a relationship, some of you feel tied to a connection and you're ignoring your spiritual work, sacrificing your gifts for the sake of a connection or love in general, or even pleasure. Ooh, yes, the Lover's card came out. So you could be dealing with that Gemini energy, but it is now, it's starting to take, I'm starting to see clearly now. The clouds are starting to disperse and move out the way. The sunshine is coming through. Messages coming through loud and clear. So it is on point. It is about a connection. Nine of Swords at the bottom of this deck. The Lover's card came out for clarity. Love, beauty, perfection, harmony, trust, honor, beginning of a romance or friendship, deep feeling, freedom of emotion, testing of sincerity, marriage. And again, Gemini energy. That was also coming out in the pre-shuffle as well before I got on camera. It was starting to bring up a connection, or it was wanting to bring up a connection, or it was like all this bullshit on top, and then right under all these layers, there was like a connection. There was like a thought or a desire for either love or a desire for you. Maybe someone was spying, or there's just could be a Lovers. So because we got the Lovers card coming out, let's pull the Rebel Deck Couples Edition, and then we're going to pull a card for each sign. If it is resonating light, if you want me to pick up on your energy, comment. Other than that, I appreciate the love and support, and I appreciate y'all for being patient. Everything you need to know about me is linked in the description. Or you can go to my site, jtheemperor.com, or my IG, jtheemperor. That was a big clump of cards, which I just put back in the deck. Oh, I had one that turned over. I had one. Those are the ones I like to get. That one that just sticks out. That one right there, right? And what does it says? Love can hurt like hell. Breathe through that shit. So some of y'all could still be going through a heartbreak type of situation. Others of you have reached the point to where you're just ice cold right now. You're just numb. You're probably numb to a situation, or you're probably cold, or you're probably just like, you could be healing as well. Love can hurt like hell. Breathe through that shit. So you could be going through those what the fuck moments, but you can't afford to overreact, or you can't afford to miscalculate or misjudge. Therefore, you just have to breathe through that shit. Yeah, damn. It be like that air sign shit. Air sign type shit. Libra shit. Libra gang type shit. What does Libra need to know dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces? So love is definitely in the air. I'm not surprised it is Libra season. You know, when it's Libra season, we having that shit. Confirmation. Confirmation. Somebody just DM me on IG if you want to hit me up on IG, J the Emperor. That part, that way, the Libra way, or no way, and no way is okay. Once again, thank y'all for being patient. I've been turned. I've been so turned. I couldn't drop no content. I couldn't get on camera. That's how lit I was during my season. I was just in my own world, turned lit. You know what I mean? Enjoying my season. So it took a couple days, but happy birthday to all those Libras out there celebrating their birthday. Today is the 29th. So shouts out to y'all, and shouts out to all the ones who's passed. Happy belated birthday, and shouts out to the ones that's coming up. If you are October Libra, comment that shit down below in the comments. Comment that. September Libras don't really get the credit like October Libras do. They say October Libras are the best Libras. I ain't gonna argue with that, but I'm still gonna toot my horn though. September Libra gang, we in this thing. We rare. We a rare commodity. We is not like the rest. I can guarantee you that. What does Libra need to know? Dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces. Some type of pain, affliction, or sadness is gonna force you to take a chance or a leap of faith. Or Libra, you cutthroat. You too cutthroat. Libra, you heartless. You ain't got no heart, no love, bitch. That's why I say love can hurt like hell. I took a nap today. I was dreaming. I saw a heart. It was broke and it was stitches in between. Trying to hold the heart together. Confirmation, that part, that way, the Libra way. They hit me on IG. They in my DMs. What's up with it? All right. Libra dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces. We got the star and we got the Aeon, which is the judgment. It wasn't quite a smooth shuffle, so we're going to run it back. Can't rush the process. Someone wants to talk for sure. What's new though? Libra, you got to be cut though. You got to be cut though when it comes to communication. That's your thing. That's why you show up as the Queen of Swords. You got to say what it is. You can't be pussyfooting when it comes to speaking and saying how you really want to say it. Do you got the money or not? You got what, like, do you got what you owe me? Is you with the shits or not? You gonna do this or not? Yes or no, real direct. That's your tool. It may make you feel uncomfortable or the others uncomfortable. However, that's your tool, that's your power. Sharp and quick communication. If you choose that, of course. You'd have to choose that. It just don't have, you got to choose it to be like that. You got to choose to, we have a choice. Oh, we're going to be passive and let just whatever. Nonchalant, air sign shit. Or we going to be calculated, precise. Like I had a girl tell me one time, I can't quote it word for word, but she said, your words kill. She said, your words kill. And I was like, yeah. I wasn't shocked. I was just like, okay. Tell me something I don't know. Libra. If you're dealing with an Aries, your cup is overflowing. Emotional fulfillment, a guardian angel. If you're dealing with a Taurus, wish come true. Finally getting what you want. If you're dealing with a Gemini, be patient, give them time, they'll come around. Let it grow or evolve naturally. If you're dealing with a Cancer, have your guard up or they have theirs up, and that's the reason why. If you're dealing with a Leo, it's over, it's dead, it's over with. It ended, death card, transformation. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they love you, but you love them too. Feelings are mutual. You can't tell me you don't love this Virgo, and this Virgo can't say that they don't love you either. They can't help but love you. You come after them. Leo, Virgo, Libra, in that order. 5, 6, 7, 8. If you're dealing with a Libra, stability, carrying the weight of the world on their back, everyone loves a Libra. Everyone wants a Libra. Everyone needs a Libra. Everyone wants sex from a Libra. Everyone wants money from a Libra. Everyone wants time and all this shit from a Libra. Or stability. You may not have support, but the universe will support you because you carry the weight of the world on your back. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, going through physical changes, trying to get fit, trying to change for you, or they changed in general. Y'all both could be going through changes. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they want to do it quickly, same night. If you go out with a Sagittarius, try to do it on the same night, hit it off on the same night type energy. What are we waiting for? Keep in mind, this is a fire sign. What are we waiting for? If you're dealing with a Capricorn, they have feelings for you, whether they admit it or not. They want to have your kid, whether they admit it or not, vice versa. The Empress. Behind every successful man is a successful woman or a powerful woman. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, truth, they don't want to fight. It is what it is. It's over. Be cool. Be boo. Drop it. If you're dealing with a Pisces, there's still more to find out. If you thought it was over, if you thought you weren't going to deal with any more Pisces, you will. A mind, body, soul connection. Y'all could have soul ties. Okay. This is a lot coming through for Libra. I mean, a lot. There's a shit ton of happiness ahead of me, so brighter days ahead for Libra. Let's get one more, then I'm out. Let's get one more, then I'm out. Okay. I am thankful for my fucking amazing life. That's all I got for the sign of Libra. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.